Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Unsung Gamer, and happy Memorial Day, guys. Obviously, this is your double header for the day. You should have gotten your San Diego game a little earlier, and then this one's going to pop in the afternoon. Last game of the season, Cleveland coming to town, and we got to take care of Cleveland to finish out the season. Of course, we do have the one loss. Had a chance to go undefeated and just absolutely got routed. It's how it goes. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. I did forget there were two teams that ended up clinching divisions. I forgot. Well, like here you go. Detroit Lions did get their division. There were two of them that ended up clinching because I just forgot to go ahead and skim through it, and I didn't have the recording running. So sorry, at the end of the game, we're going to go look at the division leaders anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. All right, let's say it was Cleveland. Yep, Cleveland has come to town. And they're getting somebody back, Rob Burnett. Okay. All right. Kicking it off. I was going to say, are they going to do something? They chose to kick off. How mean of them. I would rather get the ball back. It's all right, though. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, come on, break. Couldn't break the tackle. Yeah, there we go. So we'll go ahead and get started with a Cobb run. Hope you guys are all going to have a big meal or something today for Memorial Day. We've got plans coming up. I had kind of debated on doing doing an extra game today, but I'm not going to be able to. Oh my goodness. Oh well, I'm going to keep going as long as he'd keep running. Let's see. Let's do the rollout pass here. But yeah, we've had some plans come up, so I'm not going to be able to do another game. Oh, mercy. Of course, they called it. And dang near spun out of it and got a chance to get a pass off, but that's how it goes. All right, back to the shotgun here. All right, we're going to go for Givens. Touchdown. Great catch. Little overthrown by Ware. He does tend to do that every so often. And there you have it, a quick score. A big run by Cobb. Basically just didn't go right back to him because he had just gotten that big run. I know in Tecmo Super Bowl it probably really doesn't matter. I don't think there's like a real fatigue type thing. But since he had just taken all those hits, makes me feel better to let him have a couple plays off. All right, I do not remember what they run. So, yeah. A lot of two-back sets, a little bit of three. Or three receiver. Ooh, bad throw. Is that the Venmeister doing that? Let's see, let's go nickel. I didn't look. Yes, Testaverde. I mean, he's not like a great quarterback or anything, but he's better than that. And little did that man know that if he had not dove, he probably would have gotten like a 60-yard run. I'm not sure I could have stopped him. When they come with a lead back, it's really hard to stop the run.
Ready, set,
Oh, he broke Perry. Great. As good as I got for defensive players, so if he breaks him, he just breaks him. Leroy Horde. Oh. Touchdown. Gave me a little juke, and that was all it took. Just like that, Cleveland comes right back on us. Let's see if we can get a block here. Nope. He drove that. All right, Dunbar on the return. $18-yard gain. All right, we're going to pitch to Cobb here.
Ready,
set. All right, first down. 13 yards. Of course, not the big gainers we like, but we'll take it. All right, let's run the wing. And BB looks wide open downfield. Oh, I was going to say I knew I overthrew it a little bit. Now, that's one thing about BB's hands rating. He's pretty decent at catching, but if you overthrow, he's not going to get a lot of those. Had I gone to Givens with that shot, that probably would have been a completion. Oh, Givens. Couldn't break the tackle. 50 yards there. All right, let's see here if we can get Reggie in the end zone.
ready, set,
Stop me dead. All right.
blue 48.
Oh, I had to make a move myself on that one. I'm sitting there looking at the linebacker, just watching me go to the hole, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to try to cut it left because I sure was not going to be able to run over him. That hit power is great, but you got to get a head full of steam going to actually make use of it. All right, let's kick it. Okay, we got him. We got him. All right, let's go nickel. Call a run defense.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
Audibling says that. There's no point in me changing because I don't know what they're... Oh, there you have it. 3-yard gain on a called play. It happens. All right, I really need to get a stop here.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
I did not call that play. Quick hitter there to Perry.
Blue 48.
All right, we'll take that. We will take that. Punt it away. Give me that ball back. Good grief. Well, I didn't even realize I'd gotten a chance. I kind of hit a wall there and thought I was done. 4-yard return.
Set, ready,
Givens on the quick hit. And first down.
first down.
Givens getting some shots there because, I mean, he was wide open right off the jump, so I went ahead and punched him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, broke a tackle or two, but wasn't quite enough. Let's go shotgun again.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
Oh, Givens. He's open. Big catch. See, he can stretch out and make those. And as close as we are, we're going to go to Cobb here. I'm going to pitch.
Round 52. Round 52.
Oh, that's a good chance. I think. Oh, yeah.
Touchdown.
Head full of steam. That's what we needed. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. That's what we needed to get up just a little bit. The more we can put on, the better. All right. Ooh, good kick. A little close to screwing up, but I will take it right now. 10 yards on the return. All right, going nickel.
Blue 48. Blue
Sticking with nickel at the moment. It has thus far paid off for us. Oh, yes. And that's what I love about Perry. Great set of hands. I wish we'd have had him for more of the season, just because I would have loved to have gotten to, try to make some more of those kind of plays with him.
24.
That's Howard open. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nailed another one. All right, let's get another kick here. All right, let's boot it. Oh, gosh, I got really close to screwing that one up. And no touchback. They are really not in for the touchbacks lately. 16 yards on the return. Back into the nickel. I'm going to call shotgun on this one. I called the wrong shotgun, but at least it's a pass defense. And oh, made him hold on to it. Tim Harris got in there. All right, sticking with nickel. I'll call the shotgun again. They're probably going to run because it's so close to the... No? Kind of surprised. Sometimes they'll run that close to the goal line. Well, called the wrong shotgun again, but... All right, good defense. Second quarter, and I mean, we still got some time. That was a quick punt. Tupa there. Oh, Howard trying to make a leap. He's like, man, I want that end zone. It was right there. I wanted that end zone so bad. And I wanted him to get that end zone so bad, but punt return's just not that easy. 3-yard gain. We'll play a little bit here.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
Dadgummit. What was I even thinking? I had kind of had a half a thought of like getting Reggie Cobb on the run, seeing if he could batter his way in. Had to pull back there.
First down.
I mean, still got 56 seconds. I don't want to score too fast, but then again, I don't want to, just suddenly go, ooh, time's out, and touchdown.
Touchdown.
I mean, he was running wide open. I'd have been crazy not to throw that ball. And so starting in last game where we couldn't do anything in the first half, we're absolutely just piling on the points now. And I'm for one glad to see it. And oh crap. Well, there I go getting too fancy again. Let's see. Give it to Perry. All right. Stopped him. Not sure how, but we'll take it. 32 seconds left on the clock. A little unsure as to their game plan here, but that's what they want to do. I'm going to call the normal, and of course then they call shotgun. I called the play though, so. And they're going to go for a field goal. It's a pretty long field goal from here. But who knows, maybe they can do it. I know I can't get there. And dink. Boinked it out. No good. Wish you guys could see my face right now. So I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat thinking, could I pop on another score here? We'll find out. It's all right. It's all right. It's perfectly fine.
Round 52. Round 52.
Ah.
Quarterback sack.
It's all right.
Blue 48. Blue.
I mean, literally, I am just taking a stab here. That's literally all I'm doing. Nah, I'm not gonna throw a pick. Not just to try to run up the score anymore. All right, so we're at 81 yards rushing, which is pretty good. 180 yards passing. They have none. Wow, I didn't realize they hadn't managed to get even one passing yard yet. I was just thinking, could I steal one more touchdown right before the half? That would have been pretty funny. He got around us. All right. 32 yards on the return. Stinks for us, but we know how the game is played. Oh, good throw. Perfect place. Went right to where he should have. Of course, I called the wrong shotgun, but these are curl routes, so I at least know that much. Oh my goodness, what a catch. That was supposed to be a curl route. He did not curl. Oh no, that is a straight. I didn't realize that on the play. So he was running a deep route. If I'd have noticed that, I'd have run deep with him. Yeah, I thought it was two backs going out in the flat and then three curls, but it was two backs in the flat, two curls, and then one deep route. Round 52. Round 52. Oh, held him up for just a second, but couldn't get him down. All right, 5-yard gain on that play. Y'all take as long as y'all want to score. It suits me. I am all for making it take as long as humanly possible. right. Y'all can tell field goal percentage in this game is not very good. Let's see. We're going to go back to Cobb. Kind of ground and pound a little bit here. As long as we can get decent gains. Ah, could have broke that tackle. Man, could have broke that tackle. All right, we're going to run a route here.
Ready, set,
Do my little crazy looking one. Holman open. Let him get a quick first down. And then we're going to come back with Cobb off tackle.
red 42.
Send him out there against all these DBs. Big first down. I really thought he's going to get 100 yards in the first half, but I kind of started slowing down a little bit there. Well, I started chucking the ball a lot, though, too, so it's not like he got a lot of carries. Coming back off tackle. 4 yards. I'll take 4 yards in a cloud of dust right now. I think the phrase is actually 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but oh no, that was a bad throw. Got a little nervous there when that one came flying off the side. Baby was running wide open. That would have been a touchdown if he could have. Oh, go dime. All right, hit it to Howard, who has suddenly become Mr. like twist and shout there. Completion percentage is not like up to our normal standard, but we're still throwing the ball fairly well. All right, here comes Cobb, downhill runner, and touchdown. Just like that, 13 yards for the score, and we are going to try to go up 42-7. Exactly how we want to spend Memorial Day. I know we don't usually shoot fireworks on Memorial Day, but we've got some fireworks going on the field at least. All right, here we go. Big kickoff. Oh, glad we caught him there. I was getting a little worried. Still in the third quarter. Not much time left. And like 4 guys in the vicinity. That's the way I like to see defense go. Everybody hustles to the ball. Get the knockdowns. All right. I was worried about that deep route. That's the only thing I was watching. Called a run play. Obviously not that one. Oh, God. There goes White. Spinning me. All right. 6 carries, 78 yards. Good grief. Well, we're at 42-7. Obviously, unless something catastrophic happens, we should have no problem closing out this game. Well, that helps. Is that Perry? I think that was Perry. Perry, get him another one. Yep. Comes back from the IR finally and picks up right where he left off. Man, I can't imagine what it would have looked like through some of these games had we had him out there picking passes, making plays. Oh, man, it would have been crazy. All right, going shotgun here. Take a deep one to Givens. Oh yeah, good catch. DB just missed it. I mean, that's all that happened there. 150 yards receiving there from Mr. Givens. He doesn't usually get that many. He hadn't been getting open as much, but I started going a little bit more deep to him just because, you know, he's got the best hands on the team. All right, there are Holman. With him, sometimes it's just best to go straight ahead because he's got decent hit power, so he can sometimes make something happen. I'm gonna pitch to Howard just for the fun of it. Meow. Touchdown. Just outran to the corner. I really probably should have used Desmond Howard a little more in that capacity, getting a few runs with him, just because he's a pretty good weapon to have out there. We're kind of getting scores like we get at the first of the year. Of course, watch the first game of the playoffs be like they ratchet the difficulty way up again. And 17 yards on that return. Let's get back into the shotgun defense. And I'm basically just trying to, you know, if they score, I want to make it take as long as possible. Ooh, got him. Pritchett got in there. Good job. So they're going to start calling timeouts. I'll call shotgun defense again. And they did not shotgun, so they're going to hand... Oh, my goodness, he duped me there. I was going to meet him in the hole, and he just juked around me. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes when they get close to the end zone, they like to run. I don't know. Where am I? Oh, that was a glitch. That was great. Y'all see that? That was great. Like him, he's like dragging somebody, but it wasn't me because I somehow teleported to the other end of the field. We've gone to the future of football now. Thought we were going back to the past here, but we're going into the future. We now have teleportation technology. So Perry said, "Beam me up, Scotty," and ended up getting way back in the backfield. Or way back in the secondary. Oh, come on. And we recover. Well, there you have it. Now, wait a minute. Oh, that completely glitched out. Y'all just saw that, right? I returned the ball. They give it back to them. That completely glitched out. I don't know that I've ever actually seen that happen before. It's called the computer going, no, we need a score. Incomplete pass. Man, I'm sitting there like, oh great, I'm gonna get me another shot at the end zone. I was about to start heaving the ball. All right, on my best DB, turnover on downs. Do I actually get the ball back this time? Yes, I do. Let's just pitch it to Cobb here. I don't see any point. 49-7. I'd say we've made our point. 3-yard gain. Yeah, I would say we definitely made a statement here. 49-7. Kind of get a feel for how we're doing. All right. And one more should end it.
Blue 48.
Go with a pitch here. And obviously they call the play. We end up with a 1 yard loss. 49-7, there you have it. 165 yards rushing, 275 passing. We didn't go quite as much from the air, but I mean, we had a pretty good run game going. And so just kind of ran with it. Did get 2 sacks on 2 picks. That was huge. Of course, the fumble that, yeah, I'm just not even going to talk about that because they gave them the ball back on us recovering a fumble. Okay. Ware, decent game. Cobb, really good game. Givens, 5 catches, 132 yards, or 182 yards, pardon me. I don't even know if BB got one. I pitched a couple his way, but I think we just kept missing him. Because that's just kind of how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this last week. And then we'll go look and see who won everything. Like I said, I forgot to sim the game before the previous at the end so that you could see who clinched divisions, but that's okay. We're just going to check it anyway. Dallas beat Arizona pretty good. Did Dallas end up taking it? Yep, they got the NFC East. I was going to say, come on. So Pats got theirs with Indy behind them. Of course, we took our division 15-1. Pittsburgh didn't make it. The Raiders got it. San Diego and Denver got the wild cards. Dallas got theirs with the Giants in the wild card. 9-7 for Dallas. Wow. Detroit won with Minnesota in the wild card. And Orleans with Atlanta. San Francisco finishes on the outside. Man. So there you have the setup. Awesome. I have not played All-Pro offense. Andre Ware, obviously. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders. Don Beebe got one. Tons of touchdowns for him. Let's see. Did we have anybody else? Yes, kick returner Von Dunbar. I guess that goes kind of without saying, doesn't it? Loggeman. Yeah, our main guy on defense. If we had had Perry the whole time, I think he would have ended up All-Pro, but yeah, he was just out too much, out for too long. Andre Ware, obviously, the best. So Langham, MVP. Okay, so corner was the MVP. Andre Ware, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year was Langham, who was also the MVP. All right, so let's go ahead. Well, we've already seen the standings. Let's check out the team rankings. So offensively, we led by a pretty fair margin there, 63-75. Obviously, our pass offense carried us. Our rushing offense got a little better. We ended up getting up to 14th. Well, tied for 14th with the Panthers, but obviously our air offense was ridiculous. And then going to defenses, we were the number one defense, 37-60, pretty good there. Our pass defense obviously is what carried us because our rushing defense was, dead last. We just, if you wanted to run, you ran against us. But our pass defense was so good, it kind of somewhat made up for it. So let's look. So somehow, 4,800 yards, 73%, well, almost, I mean, you might as well round it up to 74 at that point. 74% completion percentage with 4,800 yards, 21.5 yard average, 69 touchdowns to 3, just 3 interceptions. That was not good enough to be the league MVP. Right. I'm calling shenanigans on that one. I don't care. Obviously, we're not going to have anybody finish very high there. We spread the ball around a lot. We did not throw a lot of passes. We threw a lot of quality, not quantity. Running back wise, Alan Bettis, Salam. I'm trying to see. Cobb finished 15th. Couldn't quite get 1,000 yards. He was hurt a lot too. That was kind of the tale of the season for us. And I started out with James Stewart, so that probably didn't help either. BB ended up tied for second in scoring, which is usually a kicker's thing. Givens was number 6, but that's usually a kicker's game, and 21 touchdowns, though, will get you a long way. Punting with Gossett, yeah, I almost never punt. That's, great, we won that, but whatever. And Perry, injured for like the majority of the season, still ended up 3rd overall, or tied for 3rd overall in interceptions. Crazy, just crazy. Sacks, Loggeman did take that. He had 45 tackles, forced fumbles there. Yeah, really good, really good. And then going to the punt returns, Howard did end up number 6 overall there. He had 34 returns, 9.2 yard average. Punt returns in this is just not easy. And Dunbar, basically on the strength of 3 really good returns, ended up leading that. He had 46 returns, 975 yards, 21.2 yard average. Longest was 87, and of course he had 3 touchdowns, which he was the only kick returner credited with any touchdowns, and he had 3 of them. So yeah, NFL records, ratings. So we did set I almost forgot you could check this. Andre Ware set the rating for 249.1, 69 touchdown passes. The Rams running back got 2,105 yards. Wow, that's crazy. Skins got 24 touchdowns. Dang. That's back. Of course, these are old records here we're looking at. I got to think about that for a minute because these are old records. Marino had the 5,084. So, yeah, we only set 2 records this year. NFL records, total offense. We set the record for 2,375. We set offensive. Well, no, that wouldn't be correct. Oh, team records. Got it. Well, no, that still wouldn't be correct because we couldn't have won that with 4,851 pass yards because Marino has 5,000 himself. So I don't know if I quite trust this here. Defensively, good there. I'm gonna say I'm not really gonna trust those numbers exactly because, like I said, how can we be the best passing offense when Marino had 250 more yards in one season than Ware did? So yeah, okay, we'll go with it. So anyhow, guys, that right there was the full season, and then we will go into the playoffs. Now, I don't know if they run the playoffs the way they run them in the other Tecmo Super Bowl. It's been a long time. We'll just have to see when we get there. But yeah, we'll be taking on the winner of Indianapolis, New England. Not looking forward to playing either of those teams, to be honest, because Indianapolis is the one that handed us, or did they hand us our loss? No, we ended up beating them closely, I think. Marshall Faulk ran all over us, but it's either play him or take on New England with Drew Bledsoe, who can sling the ball all over the field. So it's going to be interesting whoever we end up taking on. So guys, that's enough rambling from me. If you like this kind of content, hit the like and subscribe. And of course, guys, I will see you in the next game.